Am I the a-hole for finding someone else when my wife opened our relationship? Well, you guys know open relationship drama always ends one way, but we love the different stories and we are just here for it.
We are so here for you.
So, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl G and we are back with another video. Usually we do true crime or relationship drama, so let's get into therapy. I, a 29-year-old male, and my wife, 30 female, have been together for 7 years and married for 4. Last year, she came up with the idea of open relationship to try out new things. I said it's not something comfortable for me and would like to stay monogamous. Who was she with? Who did she see that made her want to open the relationship and try new things? That's the question. It felt weird because it came out of nowhere. Well, sorry, there was someone. Just didn't know. We were doing good.
Are you sure?
Oh, guys always think they're doing good. It's so annoying. We were doing good and planned. No, not just guys, but like one partner always thinks they're doing good, which is why the therapist in me is starting to talk, which is why you always need to make sure that you guys are communicating with each other. Just check up on each other even when you feel like everything is doing fine. I think couples that do the communication thing do better because I mean it's easier for you to see when things start going downhill and then you fix it before it gets to that point. Now, we're doing good and planning to build a family together. After my reply, she insisted a lot. In the end, I decided to give it a try. Hear that? Who says no to you're free to date other people? Very few people. I mean, when you love someone, you don't want to share. So you're like, okay, if I'm free to date other people, means you're dating other people. So that's understandable. But like, who says no to such an opportunity? Here are the boundaries she set. You should always prioritize the spouse instead of the other people.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Oh God. Why would you, my mind is like, why would you go and bring compensation and then looking for who is going to be priority? Doesn't make sense. Always use protection. Do not bring the partner to the shared house. Shared house. It's not like our matrimonial home. It's like shared house. Okay? Do not form overly deep emotional connections. Sorry, honey. I told her I am not sure if I can do some of the things. I am an emotional person, though I love the physical part too. She said it's okay. I will be able to do it. And it's hard for men to form emotional relationship in such cases anyway. You know what? I'm already laughing because like I can see the future from the starting of this. Not everyone is the same. She found a partner quickly and easily. She continued the relationship that she had been keeping away from you. That's it. My wife was my first relationship partner, so I was not confident in myself. I did not have great chances when I was in my 20s. Eventually, after clearing out most of my work, I decided to try finding a partner in my spare time. Surprisingly, I was flocked with interest from younger or around my age women. Why does it always have to be like when it's a younger guy or girl, it makes the other person feel great? Let's just be a good person. Age is just a number, unless when they're like underage, and then that's a new story. In fact, that's criminal. I knew maturing and aging did a great job for me, but not to this extent. Okay, so he was like happy about how he looked today. I started talking to multiple people but decided to go ahead with only one of them. When I shared this information with my wife, she seemed surprised but congratulated me. She said she is shocked how beautiful this woman is and I was able to get her. Okay, it's not even gaslighting, but it's like are you trying to say that I cannot see she's out of my league and I can't get this, I can only settle for you? That's not okay. That's a nasty thing to say to someone. It has been 10 months since finding a partner, but the more I get to know them and spend time with them, we formed an emotional connection together. It took you 10 months to form an emotional connection. You're a saint. because by 10 months we should be having our third child.
What?
Don't ask me how, but like he tried.
He tried.
This woman is aware of my situation. I was about to ask that, like, does she know that she's like talking to a married man in an open relationship? Does she know that? So this woman is aware of my situation and respects my boundaries. I realized I lost emotional and physical connection with my wife over time. Makes sense. At least normal people don't like have like this wall of emotions, and I'm gonna give you 2, I'm gonna give you 4. You really try. Once you have a connection with one person, the other connection with the connection you had with the other person is definitely going to dry down. It's so hard to be like strong emotional connections with more than one person. I think it's like hard. It's hard if the person is not a player, and which in that case negates the whole point of an emotional connection. Oh my god, I feel like I'm a great therapist. Okay, stop. Okay, I know one of the boundaries were about emotional connections and prioritizing the spouse, but I told her I was not sure if I could comply with some of these. I had a difficult talk with my wife last week about my situation. She immediately offered closing the relationship and going to couples counseling. Like smoke is coming out from my ears. Like, honey, some counselors really have to sit and live through. Okay, they're paid for it, but like listen to BS. You literally take a good relationship. This is a relationship. Break it. Oh my gosh, it's broken. Let's go for counseling. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
But I am not interested in it, to be honest. She feels no different than a friend for me, and I am afraid I built resentment for her due to the open relationship situation. Okay, I can absolutely understand that. It kind of feels like she made you, or she let you get into this, build this emotional connection with this person, and now she's expecting you to have that emotional connection. It's going to take a lot of work for her to get it, if she can completely get it again. I told her it would just extend the misery for me and I would like to have a divorce. She flipped and cried, saying I am throwing everything away just for a fling. Honey, you throw everything away just for your fling. And case closed.
Case closed.
That's literally it. She had a fling somewhere and she chose an open relationship for her convenience. But let's see what the first comment says. You are not the a-hole. Your wife took a huge risk opening the marriage. You were honest with her about the emotional connection personality. So she is facing the consequences of her actions, in my opinion. And I absolutely agree with that. She cast it. She made the bed, so she should lie on it. Divorce court. Divorce court. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl G, and we are back with another video. Usually we do true crime or relationship drama. So my 35-year-old male wife, that's 3 female, inherited a large chunk of her late father's sizable estate. Okay. I'm already thinking of how we would fix this. Like, what's her salary like? If that estate can pay for her salary till she gets to retirement, maybe she can quit her job. It's a little selfish, but maybe she can quit her job. But what would you do the whole day if you don't have a job? Jeez, you go insane. She made it very clear that the money she inherited was supposed to go to her dad's bloodline. Okay. Also known as her and our children, 13 female and 9-year-old male, that I'm not entitled to a cent of it. I always look at it this way, from the other standpoint. If the guy inherited money, everyone, including you, the wife, including us, the readers, would be like, he should want to share that money with his family. So I feel like it's fair that if she inherits money, she should want to share it with her family, but you wouldn't make someone feel excluded, like, me, my kids, you're not part of us. Dude, I'm part of that bloodline now. Now, we live in North Dakota and I make about 52K a year doing a property management job I hate.
I hate this job sometimes.
It gets old driving around dealing with tenants who take their frustration out on me because my boss decided to cut corners. My wife worked as an accountant payable clerk making 32K. She hated her job because there was no growth and it was boring. But she held the job to show her dad she was responsible. Like she was waiting for the dude to die. Sorry, dad. But she was waiting for him to die. Her dad died and now she inherited a 5-bedroom mortgage-free house in another state. Okay, that's good. It's in one of the most HCOL areas near a private college where nearly all the students come from East Coast private schools. Okay, that's money. We're talking money and bougie life. She rented one of the houses by She rented out the house by bedroom to students and gets about $6,000 a month when it's all said and done.
That's a lot of money.
That's comfortable. I think that's good. The rest of her inheritance is locked in a trust that pays out $15K a month living in North Dakota. That's the approximately $250,000 she gets is more than enough to live well. However, I feel my wife has been unfair with how she's handled the money. Right now, she rented herself a BMW. Okay, first, I have so many questions at all the corners. Like, first, how does a dad who has such good money management paid off his mortgage for such a big house in a good place that's making that amount of money a month? And he still has some money that's in a trust kept for his daughter. Was she like the only child? And also, how does he raise a daughter? No offense to her job, but she's only making 32K. Like, she could do so much better. I feel like if she put her mind to it, she could do so much better. How did he raise her? And that's all that she has. And now that she has the money, her mindset about money, first off, it's not like, how do we multiply this? How do we invest in other businesses to grow this money? She's like, hey, you're not my father's blood, out of here. And she thinks the next thing for her to do is to rent a BMW. Well, my mind is already thinking all of that. And then she decides that she was done cooking and would order out every day. Oh my God, that man is rolling in his grave. The problem is I have high cholesterol and a lot of the foods aren't good for me. And the food that are good for me, she never leaves enough real leftovers. Why is he eating leftovers? Dude, I know this is bad advice, but my mind is really like, she just got a lot of money, right? Divorce her ass.
Divorce.
I think I've watched a court case where a woman was made to pay, because the man was earning less, a woman was made to pay the man child support. Yeah, I think, and she tried to quit her job to get like a little less than she's earning, and they were like, well, if you quit that job, you're going to still pay the amount of money that she was earning from the previous job. I think I've watched a case like that. This is exactly what she deserves, because why would he be eating leftovers? I can stomach the fact that her inheritance is hers, but it doesn't hurt that I've never resisted picking up the financial burden when I earned more, but she hoards all her new money. It doesn't make sense. It's not right. She put her inheritance, disbursement, and rent income all into accounts under her name, and meanwhile her day job's income kept going into joint accounts. That will make sense, but when she quit her job out of the blue last week, okay, I don't want to be biased here, but I'm not sure about how their relationship has been like for her to feel like she needs to keep that money, because some people need to be saving up to make their exit plan. I feel like she's already making an exit plan, but this does not really seem like it, given that she's trying to live like a bougie lifestyle. I and then just leaving him out of it. It's like she's stupid with her money, and that's okay, it's fine, but let's be stupid as a family. She said she looked at her boss, 50-year-old female, and that she was not cut out to work until she was old like that. She wants to pursue her passion for photography but doesn't want to earn money from it. Photography is a good passion and gig. Do you know how much wedding photographers charge? Like, everyone is doing photo shoot now. I mean, AI is helping, but like everyone is still doing baby photo shoots, all of those things. So there's money in that as well. She could make that her job. They don't have to live their lives in jobs that they hate. So she quit, but the problem is that she quit because she gets 250k plus, basically effort free. I don't benefit from that, but still have to pay for the mortgage and the other household expenses since she refuses to pay for it, citing it's a joint expense. Okay, it is a joint expense, but whatever amount of money you were getting from that job, honey, just put it back in the joint account. But I don't understand. Life is too short. Why would you want to spend the rest of maybe 10, 20, 50 years we have on this planet with someone who, I don't know, treats you like that? People should not get married if they don't feel, if they're going to be this separated. I need to know what you guys think, because I'm not the only one thinking this, right? Now, we got in a fight and I threatened to quit my job too if we were all quitting jobs because work is hard. Rationalization was that she buys takeout every day for us now, so my job was enough to pay for our mortgage. I asked that if she wants to upgrade houses like she upgrades cars, I'm guessing the new house won't be in my name. Well, will I be paying the maintenance or contributing to the mortgage payment? She said I should have to, because it will be living expenses that I would benefit just as much as her. Am I the a-hole for being annoyed at her selfishness? I'm sorry, but this house is like too separated for anyone to try and fix it.
We're not compatible.
And this is one of those marriages where they didn't talk money before getting married. You have to talk everything, especially money. Not the a-hole. Does your wife expect you to pay the full mortgage because that is joint property and she doesn't feel that she needs to put her money in the joint property? Did I read that right? Inheritance is a separate property, and yes, legally you don't have a right to that. If she is going to be that stingy, I would start putting all my money in a separate account so that you can control how your salary is spent. And if she's that transactional with her spouse, maybe I'll just look into getting a divorce so that she can scrunch MacDuck all on her own. And that's it. That's literally the best advice there.
That was the best one.
They're so separated. They're so transactional when it comes to the money. Like, I mean, what she's saying like makes some of it makes sense, like it's a fact. But instead of them thinking of how to use the good dad's money to try to like build wealth for their family and make both of their lives comfortable, she's looking at it like, okay, my this, my that. I don't think it sits well with me. I mean, married people can have like, okay, I have my properties, you have your properties, but it feels like she's leaving all of the weight for him to handle. And the last nail on the coffin was her leaving her job, saying that you should pay all the mortgage together. Well, what did you guys think about this? I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.